Hello everyone, in this video we will just upload an image using MERN stack and display that back. Okay, we will use React.js, node.js, Mongo database and Express.js for these. So let's select an image. For example, I want to upload an image. Where I have an image here, I will just select this one. Okay, let's upload it. Yeah, that has uploaded, but right now I displayed just one of them. Okay, in the database. So let's display, for example, the third one. Let's save it and just come here. See, we got that. Okay, this image. If I want to display the first one, save it and we will display that. I just displayed one. You can use the map function to display all of them. Okay, I just to display an image and we store that in a MongoDB database. Okay, this is the MongoDB database. Let's refresh it. See, these are those images which I have displayed. So let's get started. Today in this video we will perform these tasks. So to upload the image and display that back using MERN stack. So let's get started. So for the uploading image using React.js, Express, MongoDB and also Node.js. So for that, let's first of all create our app. So first of all, you should create an app like this. Okay, test one. Then we should follow these steps for front-end app. Okay. So I have already created that. Just go to in the terminal to this folder, then write this one. Okay, npm init wait, then assign project name, then select React framework, then select JavaScript. After that, just move to the folder that you have created here. After that, write npm install and npm run do. It will run your server. So to install the libraries, so we will install npm install Axios. Okay, we will install this Axios. It is used for HTTP request and response. And for the server-side app, to create the server-side app, so for that, first of all, just come to this test folder in terminal. After that, create a folder by the name of server or something else. Okay, then write npm init. So it will just create a package.json file whenever you run this command. After that, install these packages: Express, which is the framework of Node.js, Mongo for MongoDB, Cars for to access our API in front end, MERN to refresh our server side app automatically, Multer and Fast, these are used for file uploading. Okay, to upload images. And after that, create a file and we will write our code inside that. Okay, like this I have created index.js. Okay, so now let's just come here first of all to the front end, to the client side. So come to the src, come to the app.jsx. So inside this I will just create an input field and to take the a file. Okay, so just right here, and the file type would be file. And also let's create a button. Okay, upload. Whenever we press this, we should call handle upload. We should call this function. Okay, and whenever we make changes, whenever we select a file, so for that let's write on change event. We will call this and we will store the variable, the data that we have in this field somewhere. Okay, so for that I will create a variable to store this file in that. Set file is equal to use state, and here we will just store the file inside this file. So for that, let's create a function inside this, a row function, and I will just call setFile method and I will assign e.target.files 0. Okay, assign the 0 on the first file that we have to this file. Whenever we click this, we should call this function. So let's create this function. Const handle upload is equal to, we will get an event, and after that let's just console.log our file. Okay, what we have in our file variable. So let's run our front end and backend server. So let's run first of all the server side, npm start. So it will start our server app. We are in the server folder right now. So let's take another terminal, cd client. Let's move to the client and write npm run do. So it will run our front end app. So let's move to this path. Yeah, here we have this. Okay, this is a path. Okay, this is input field where we can select our file. Okay, just come here to the document, the pictures. Yeah, this is a picture that we have and that has selected. Let's come to the console. What we get whenever we press the upload button. See, we got this one. Okay, this is a file. Okay, name, and these are the properties of that file. So now whenever we press the upload button, so we should pass this file to our API, okay, to server side, and store that in the MongoDB database. Okay, for the MongoDB database, I have installed this MongoDB Compass, and I'm using locally that. Okay, I installed the community server of that, and also I have created a database by the name of employee. So now let's come here to the server side app. Let's close the client app and come to the server app and come to the index.js. Okay, in this is the boilerplate code that we should write in every app. Okay, these are the Express, Mongoose and cars, but these two are for file uploading. Okay, and these are the created in app. Then I use the cars and Express.json, which will transfer our data that we are passing from our front end to this server app, that will be transferred to the JSON format, and here we run our server. So now we will just write in API to catch our file in that. Okay, so first of all, let's write app.post. That is a post method, and the route would be like upload a request, and we will get request and response. So here I will call a middleware for this file uploading. Okay, so first of all, we should upload the file, and I will call that middleware here. So to upload a file, so let's come here, write const storage. First of all, we will specify where we would like to store. Storage is equal to multer.disk storage. Okay, so now so here first we will specify the destination. We will get a request and file and also a callback function. So let's call the callback function. In this callback, where we would like to store our file. Okay, the destination that we want to store our image. So we will store our image inside. Just come here. So let's create a new folder inside this. Yeah, let's create a new one. Public. And inside that, let's create another folder, images. So I will store the image inside this images. Okay, so let's write here. The first parameter is the error that we don't want to specify that, and the second one is the destination where we would like to store. We want to store inside the public/images. Yeah, we will store our image inside public and images. And the second parameter that would be to specify, that is the file name. Okay, so to specify the file name, okay, whenever we want to store our image inside this, we will specify a name for that. Okay, a unique name for every image. We will get request, file, and also a callback function. So let's again call the callback, and the first one is the error, we will not specify that, and the second one is that the name that we should specify. First, let's take the name that we passed from our front end. Okay, for example, let's write this file. Okay, file dot field name. Okay, this field name, I will show you the field name, okay, later. Okay, I will show you what is the field name, and plus we will specify, we will attach a dash with that, and plus date dot now, we will specify now method, and after that we will just attach the extension with it. So for the extension, let's write path dot extension name, and we will pass file dot original name. Okay, it will just attach the extension with that name. And this was the destination and a file name that we attached. So now let's create const. Let's assign a name, for example, upload is equal to Multer, and the storage is equal to with the storage. Okay, this storage, to this storage we will assign this storage that we has created. Okay, So now let's come here to the back to this upload API. So now let's check, okay, before calling this middleware, this one, to upload the file, we will just check the file, okay, that we passed from front end. So let's write console.log request.file. So it will just print us the file, the properties of file, and just come here to the front end. Inside it, I will just pass now the file. And let's write access.post. Here is the route that we should write. The route is the localhost, http localhost, and after that the port number. The port number is 3001, and also the route name, that is upload. Okay, this one, upload. And let's specify pass the data, how to pass this file. Okay, so pass the data, we will assign that to a forum data object. Forum data is equal to new forum data. Create this, and let's assign to this forum data append. Let's first of all assign the name, then the value. The name is the file, the value is the file that we have, okay, that variable. So now let's pass this forum data object, then we will get a result, console.log result.catch. There was an error. So okay, so now let's try it. Okay, just come here and let's just choose again that one, and let's press the upload button. Let's check that. Okay, let's come here to the console. So we got undefined, it means we didn't get the file. So let's just okay, we should call it first. Just come here, let's write upload dot. Here we have different methods, but we will use the single one. Okay, we would like to pass upload a single file. Here we should write the name of the field that we have passed from our front end side. Okay, this file, the name of this file. So now let's check it again. Just come here and let's press the upload button. Come here to the terminal. See, we have these properties. Okay, let's check them. Destination, file name, path. Again, we don't have all the properties, so let's refresh it. Shows the file. Upload it again. Press the button and just come here. Now we have all the properties. Okay, field name. This is the field name that we have used before. Okay, I told you before. I will show you. Okay, the field name. This is the field name. It will attach file with the date in millisecond and also the extension. Okay, this is the extension. The original name, it will just extract this png from this original name. So these are the properties. So now let's store these data in database, then we will display it. Okay, so to store it in the database, first of all, let's create connection with the database, the MongoDB database. So for that, let's write mongos.connect, and here we will pass the connection string. So let's come here to the MongoDB compass and just copy this connection string. After copying that, let's just use it, paste it here, and here we will specify the database. The database, let's specify, for example, employee. Okay, I will specify employee table, and here sometime localhost doesn't work, so for that I will write the 127.0 this IP address. Okay, own IP address. This means also localhost. And after creating the connection with the MongoDB, so now we need to create a model for our database. So to create the model, I have already created a model. Let's just come here to the models and to the users. This is the model. Okay, this is the model for our table. Okay, what we want to store in our table, we want to store just a name and image. I will just remove this name. Just I would like to store the image in our table. So this is the schema and this is the model that we have created. This is the user table, which it will be created in the MongoDB database. Okay, it will be created here later. Okay, whenever we run our app. and then we exported it. So let's import it in our this server side app. So to import it, let's write const user model is equal to require model slash users. So we have imported user model. So now let's create save our data in the user table. So for that, just come here. Instead of this, we will just write user model dot create, and we will pass the file. Okay, the name is, what is the name in the database? The name, yeah, we don't have here. Just come here. The name is image. So let's write image is equal to with the request dot file. With the request dot file, and we should assign the file name. Okay, so we should assign this name. Just come here. This name, okay, file name. We will store just this file in our database. File name, and after that we will get a result, and also we should write it in the curly braces. We will get a result. So let's return that .catch console.log error. So it will just store inside that. So let's try it. Okay, let's just come here and run our server, and let's refresh it, and just come here to the front end. Whenever we upload, so we will just console the result. Let's specify just this one, and let's upload it. See, we got this data. Okay, it means we successfully uploaded this one and we returned it. Okay, it means that we have stored our data inside that. Let's refresh this table. So let's refresh it. See, the users table has created this collection. So let's check it. See, we have this record inside that. So now we want to just pitch this record and display it back on the screen. So to pitch it, let's write an API for that in our this file index.js app.get. So we will just get so let's write here the route would be like app.get route is get image, and here we will let's write correct spelling. We will get request and response, and also let's fetch the records from the database. So to fetch the records, we will use the user model dot find. I will use find method. We have other methods with find, but I will use find to fetch all the records. And after that, I will fetch all the records. Okay, then we will get the users and result.json, return that catch if there was any error, result.json, return the error. So now let's move to the app.js, and here I will use effect hook that will render at the first whenever we run our application. Use effect hook. Let's write array dependency at the last, and just come here, and here I will use axios.get instead of this one. Okay, copy that one, and instead of that I will use app.get, and the route is get image. Yeah, the route is get image. Okay, and let's remove this, and we will get the result, and let's console that. Before consoling, yeah, let's first of all console that, and okay, yeah, let's check it. Yeah, let's refresh the application. Yeah, we got this data. Okay, we have just one array. It means there is one record with us. So now let's store that record inside a variable. Just come here to the data. We have this ID and the image. Okay, so let's store this data in somewhere in a variable. So let's const image set image is equal to use state, and just come here. Instead of console, come here. Here I will call set image. I will just assign result dot data dot it is an array type with us, so I will just assign 0. It means the first record that image. Yeah, so let's check that. Yeah, result dot data dot 0 record, and take the image and store that inside this image. Okay, this means that we just fetch the first record image. Okay, because that return an array with us, so we just fetch the first record. So whenever we store that here, so let's print it now. Just come here, and here I will just print that. So let's use image. The src would be like something like this. So let's write the path first of all. The path is that for the path we should use this path. Okay, let's copy this, paste it here, and write public / images. So no, we should write something like, no, we should write localhost. We should write this path. Okay, we should get image from server side. Just come here /public /image /image. Let's just come here and come to the server app, come to the public, come to the images. Path is images. Images / the image name. What is the name of this image? So let's copy this .png. Would be .png. So right now we cannot get the image from our server side. So for that, let's write something here in the server index.js. Here I will just write app.use express.static public. Okay, it means that the public, we can access the public directory. Let's refresh it. Express.static public. Yeah, I think it is okay, but why? Yeah, public. Just come here, refresh it. We cannot access that. So let's just come here. Here we should remove this public. Okay, we can access it directly, the public directory. See, we got the. So let's copy now this path and just come here, and where we would like to print here, just come here and write this path. Instead of this image, we will like to pitch the name from the database. Let's plus the image. Okay, this variable that we have. Okay, we will print this variable that we pitched from database. So let's save it and just come here to the console. Just come here to the React app and let's refresh it. We didn't display the image, so let's check where is the error. Yeah. So first of all, let's check to print this image. Is there anything in our image or not? So let's just come here. Instead of use a picture, where I wrote that, sorry, instead of this I have written it here. Copy this and just come here, paste it here. Yeah, result data. Yes, that was, I was written that in the wrong place. So let's check it now. See, we got this image. Okay, that was the image. Let's upload another one, this one. Okay, upload it, let's refresh it. So if I want to display the second one, so just come here and instead of this just write the first record. Okay, let's refresh it. See, we got it. Okay, so it was all about fetching, storing the image in the database and displaying that back using React.js. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, and thanks for watching.